On behalf of another co-organizer of the conference, the International Commission for the Protection of the Danube River, we will now be addressed by its Executive Secretary, Mr. Zavadsky.
Thank you. Distinguished Chair, Presidency of the Conference, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, good morning. It's my true pleasure and honor to address this gathering of distinguished scholars and groundwater practitioners at the beginning of this conference on behalf of the ICPDR. For more than 20 years, the ICPDR has acted as a guardian of the water in the Danube River Basin. The dramatic landscapes shaped by surface water distract very easily from the paramount importance of the groundwater. This importance, for example, is illustrated by the role of the groundwater in the drinking water supply. 72% of the tap water in the Danube Basin comes from groundwater, supplying a little less than 59 million people. Livelihoods and public health depend heavily on high water quality and the sustainable use of the groundwater resources. We at the ICPDR like to refer to groundwater as the river's invisible twin. Via our transnational monitoring network, we, the ICPDR and its 15 contracting parties, work hard to change this and to visualize groundwater, in fact to watch it very closely. Nowadays we see many threats, from pollution to climate change and associated excessive depletion to the point of overexploitation, which has already led to falling levels of aquifers in many parts of the Danube Basin. Monitoring the pressures on groundwater and their drivers is key to addressing them and finding sustainable management approaches. This also requires high level of expertise. ICPDR, as a decentralized organization with only a very small secretariat, depends almost fully on the steering and contribution of national expert bodies. Specialists from the administration, academia, and civil society contribute to our work via the respective expert groups and task groups. This includes one task group dedicated to groundwater management, which just recently, 2 days ago and yesterday, met here in Belgrade. The high quality of our work and the impressive outputs are only possible due to expertise represented by this expert body, which in turn is fed by institutional authorities. The ICPDR is very fortunate to have Serbia amongst its most active contracting parties and the local Jaroslav Černý Institute as a strong supporter of our technical work. It is concentration of expertise as found in this institute that allow countries to link local measures with international basin-wide policies. Thereby, the positive impact generated by the Jaroslav Černý Institute go far beyond the borders of Serbia. By furthering the scientific understanding of our water resources in general and groundwater in particular, and by fostering an expert base that is unique in this form anywhere in the Danube Basin, the Jaroslav Černý Institute is a vital pillar for the ICPDR in the region. I may highlight a few activities such as the Joint Danube Survey as one of the biggest beneficiaries of this institute. It draws from its resources, experience and passion. The Joint Danube Survey in turn is followed with great interest by other river basin organizations from around the world, including Africa and Asia. In the Jaroslav Černý Institute, groundwater, local and global excellence in water management and science, it is here in Belgrade that all these things come together and merge, just like Sava and Danube outside of this room. I use this opportunity to thank to my dear friend Milan Dimkic and all the other dedicated scientists and at his institute for the dedication to the Danube Basin waters. And I thank all experts and groundwater enthusiasts amongst us today for their contributions to shed some light on the river invisible twin. Thank you.